And peace conference done. European Russia. Well, this is quite fun, I must say. This is quite fun. Guys, we got to the end of this crazy run, and we still only directly own Austria. That's all we get. Despite that, we were able indeed to change the world, because not only we formed the European Union and we conquered most of Europe, but we even defeated, after the Axis, the Soviet Union, and we made them into European Russia. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I finally have the full Austria country guide ready for you, and it will be very interesting. Now, in this run, we will do something completely different. Usually, when playing minors in our country guides, we first make them majors and then dominate the world. With Austria, instead, we're going to accept our role as a minor, and by using all tools at our disposal, we are still going to change the world. If that sounds interesting, then this is the right video for you. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask in the comments and to join our Discord to meet our amazing community. Of course, if you have been following the channel and enjoying the content I make, please do not forget to support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, and leaving a comment. And that's all for the introduction, so let's get started. Now, as usual, you can find all researches and focuses in the description of the video, so they will not be covered in the video itself, and you can get access to the dedicated spreadsheet by purchasing a tier 2 membership to the channel. A little side note to members of the channel, in the dedicated folder you can also find a guide and spreadsheet covering the majority of the Austro-Hungarian path, which we will not be following in this guide, but if you want to give it a try, you can. Now, the path that we are actually going to follow in this guide is the one of the Danubian Federation. We are going down this path here and then down here, all the way to the European Union. This, in the end, was the most interesting path, in my opinion, for Austria. But as I was mentioning, if you're interested in an Austro-Hungarian run, you can follow the historical path instead, go down here, and then you can follow my guide for Hungary, because it's basically the same exact run. In terms of buildings, we're going to build infrastructures and then military factories in the 60% and 80% provinces in here. In terms of production, we're going to set the support equipment to 1, and then all future ones, at least up to 10, will go into infantry equipment. We're going to gather our very modest army. We can send it at the border with Germany. We can assign a marshal. We can start training them. Now, at least we have a very good marshal. Here we go. Okay, first choice, we are going to pick How Awful, and we're going to lose, unfortunately, the Phoenix Insurance. It was the only good trait we had, and it's gone. Okay, at 150 political power, we are going to pick the Silent Workhorse. We are going to need a lot of political power in this run. And now at some point you will get this event. We don't want Nazis in the government, so we pick absolutely not. Meanwhile, we have the good old Otto von Habsburg back in charge, which is great. We had this guy as Hungary. He's very cool. Now you will get a second event. Usually you get a second event. It never once happened to me. Of course, when I record, something different happens. It never once happened to me that the Germans give up right away. So usually you get a second event, you pick again, and you spend another 100 political power, and you get rid of the German efforts. I guess I will pretend I don't have 100 political power until mid-run, because that's what usually happens. Now, as soon as you complete this focus, it is time to invite other people into our amazing Danubian Federation. And we're going to start with Yugoslavia, because they already have a good opinion of us. So the strategy is always the same. We improve relations, and then we pick the special decision to invite them into our federation. Though I do need to pretend that I have 100 less political power, so we're going to wait a little bit. Okay, there we go. We would have now 100 political power. We invite Yugoslavia into the Danubian Federation. And by the way, in the meantime, we got these useless special decisions to counter the Anschluss. But as soon as anyone joins your faction, and it's going to be Yugoslavia in our case, then this Anschluss mechanic disappears, so we are fine. And by the way, in the meantime, we can start improving relations with Czechoslovakia, which is going to be our next target in the Danubian Federation. There we go, Yugoslavia joins. Now, I don't think there is RNG in this, because in every single run they always accepted. Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, and especially France, probably the most important one, always accepted. There is some RNG with the other ones, though. The most important are the ones I mentioned, and Poland. Poland is also very important. And there we go, the Anschluss risk is mitigated, which means we lose the special decisions, and especially we can no longer be annexed by Germany. So that's very easy. Here is our infantry equipment MIO, and we can start improving relations with France, which will be our next target. There we go, Czechoslovakia is in the faction as well. There we go, we can invite France, so let's go on and do that. And there we go, France is in, so it's looking pretty good for us already. And now very soon we will complete this focus and we will become the European Union, or better, the European President, which is amazing. And now we're going to start improving relations with Poland, and since we want to make sure that Poland accepts, we're going to wait until it gets to plus 100, and once it is at plus 100, we're going to start the event to invite them. There we go. Now we can invite Poland as well. And now the wars triggered by Japan, which should be timed quite right in terms of this event, should increase the chances that Poland accepts. And the higher the war tension, the better it is. And there we go, Poland is in as well. With Poland I did have some RNG, but then I started using this strategy, and since then it went alright. But it's fairly safe. This part of the run should be fairly safe. So these people should always join if you follow the strategy as we did. If they don't, well, let me know in the comments. But unfortunately, you probably have to restart if some of them refuses, because all of them are particularly important for our next move. And, well, our next move is we got a claim on Germany through the focus, and we're going to use it right away. So, war on Germany. Of course, we need to call all of our allies right away. Now, Poland usually doesn't join right away, but they will join a bit later. And another advantage of that is that we get rid of the bad trade, which, well, it's gone already. We can start improving relations with Hungary, as we're going to invite them very soon, right away, in fact. If I can find them, there we go. And then Romania will ask to join, actually, by themselves. So we don't need to do anything in that regard. Yeah. This always happens, so there is a civil war in Yugoslavia. That's not a big deal. Yugoslavia will take care of it. Now, what we can do right away is we can start recruiting some Alpine divisions, 3 of them. By the way, let me change the names. And for Mountaineers, I now use this new name, Alp. And let's rename Inf. So what we're going to do is we're going to recruit 3 Alp and Max Inf. Except when they offer you land lease and so on. We can use anything. Okay, and then as soon as you complete this focus, you should also get enough political power to pick war economy. So go on and do that. And there you go. At some point, you should get this message, which says that you can invite Romania into your faction. Go on and do that. So Romania joins for free. Okay, so Hungary also joins, that's perfect. And now that Romania is in, they should call Poland into the war. They usually do, at least. See, there we go. Romania called Poland, which is good, because now the Germans will struggle a bit more. Now, for now, we're not going to attack. We're just going to play it defensively for the time being. As you can see here, we are researching medium tanks, so we're going to use some kind of space mountaineers in this run. And they will be very, very good. Now, look at this. This is amazing. Look at Poland destroying Germany. By the way, we attacked Germany so early because Germany is weaker. The earlier you attack, the better it is. It's only 1937. So this is going to cripple Germany. They don't usually lose until we attack them. It's going to weaken them a lot. Doesn't matter much what you pick here, but I usually pick this one. So I'm going to make some changes to our army. We want all of the mountaineers with Valentine in this army, and the other guys with this other general. We keep them on the same front for now. I'm going to make some changes later. Now, at some point, people will offer you volunteers or expeditionary forces. Always accept them. They can be useful indeed. I'm losing track of the political power, but we definitely have enough to pick the popular figurehead, which is going to help a bit with our stability. It's not doing great. So there we go, plus 15% stability. By the way, the Germans in here are getting destroyed. Everything is going as planned. Now, guys, I'm going to use the political power because I feel like I will forget otherwise. So as soon as you can, pick the limited conscription. I'm going to start getting some manpower, not much, but some, better than nothing. And we got some mountaineers as well. It's good. But we do need one more, to be honest. We do want to have 5 mountaineers. Okay, at 150 political power, you should pick the war industrialist. And we're also going to make some changes to our production. We're finally starting to get some military factories. So we're going to increase the production of support equipment to 3. We're going to add the production of trains and artillery to 1. Look at France pushing in here. Force concentration from France. It's actually working. Here is the artillery MIO priority. So we can start planning an offensive line so that when we are ready, we can start pushing into Germany. At 100 political power, we're also going to pick the infantry expert. And we're going to build more military factories in the 100% provinces. Now, keep in mind that there is some RNG as to how the war goes. In this case, France seems to be pretty successful at pushing Germany, but this is not always the case. Most of the time, they remain stuck in there, and they cannot do much. If France can push successfully, then we can probably push and end Germany a bit faster. And when it is a more challenging war, you may want to wait a little bit longer. I'm pretty sure that right now, if we started this push, we would be successful. Let's say that France couldn't push them, and so we cannot start this offensive yet. At 100 political power, we are going to pick the commando expert. I will force deploy these guys so they can start training. As soon as possible, we're going to pick the grand battle plan expert. Then as soon as you complete this focus, we're going to pick army offense. And we're going to design our new tank. And for the tank, we're going to use this design here. We don't care much about speed because we're going to use it with infantry, but we still want to have some speed because tanks get more maluses to speed. And then the most important stat here is a soft attack, but we also want some armor to protect our manpower. We're going to save this, and we're going to start making them. Now, we're going to dedicate all future factories to it, and we're going to decrease the production of infantry equipment to 5. Now, at this time, your army should be pretty much trained, so you can stop training them, and we can start the offensive against Germany. We can start the push, and it should be a fairly easy push. At this point, Germany is suffering along the entire border, so it should go smoothly. As soon as possible, we're also going to pick the telephone company. Now, this push is going to be a bit painful in terms of manpower, but it's also going to increase our war score, which is important. And also, it seems like when you start the offensive, your allies also start the offensive. I never noticed this thing. I never relied on allies so much as in this run, so I didn't know. But yeah, that seems to be the case. Oh, we can say goodbye to our manpower. Okay, as soon as possible, you should pick the first doctrine. It costs 85 army experience. We're going for Grand Battle Plan. And then as soon as possible, our priority is picking Tip of the Spear so that we can get more mountaineers. Now at this point, we're also going to start improving relations again, and then we're going to start proposing federalization to all of these countries. I think we can actually push more successfully from here now. So I'm going to move our divisions on this front. No federalization in France. That's sad. Of course, this is very concerning, but you don't want to kick them out of the faction just because of that. They usually refuse. There isn't much we can do about that. Okay, let's try federalization with somebody else. Let's try Yugoslavia, since they love us. It's amazing how Germany is still holding on and resisting. Oh, my Alpine divisions are completely gone. We need 5 of them. Yeah, I guess manpower will be a big problem in this one. Oh, this is very nice though. Yugoslavia accepted the limited federalization, which is very convenient. This will be a nice boost to our economy as well. It seems to be pure RNG, despite the fact that they love us. In most of my runs, they refused. Never had Germany last so long. This, by the way, guys, is also a good way to see how bad the game is, how bad the AI is. Like, all of these countries cannot defeat a very weakened Germany. So bad. Okay, I usually continue with the federalization, but we need more manpower, so I'm going to pick extensive conscription now. Actually losing here. Wow, that's impressive. Funny thing is, we are losing because these people are not fighting in the places where they should. Come on. Now that Yugoslavia sent some men, now we can push them. Now we can propose federalization to more people though. Let's do it with Czechoslovakia. We're going to save some army experience because I need to make some changes to these Alpine divisions. So we're going to add support artillery, but then especially we're going to add more mountaineers in here. We want to bring the combat width to 18, and then we want to start adding some tank battalions. And specifically, we would like to have 4 tank battalions, but we will start with 3. We can save this template. That template is going to carry us later on, but for now we need to suffer a bit. Now, this war is going particularly bad, and it's not up to us, unfortunately. And in this run, we need to rely on our allies a lot. The thing is, usually Germany falls without even us doing anything, but in this case they are being particularly annoying, so it's going to be a tough one. So what I'm thinking is maybe even going into service by requirement later on. I'm going to force deploy our mountaineers, and I'm going to try to push with them, otherwise we're fucked. This run is not looking very good. Let's build more military factories whenever we can. We can also build them in Yugoslavia now. Now that we get some of these tanks, things are starting to change. Because they are very good at pushing. The issue is everything else. Okay, Berlin is down. Oh my god, can Germany please die? Oh my god, they are not even close. What the fuck? Why is Germany so insanely strong? Oh, nice. Hungary at least accepted the federalization. And we can request their forces. They have so many divisions. And look at where they are. My god. Of course we are not winning. People don't come to the front to fight. And remind me to never rely on the fucking AI ever again. This is the first and only run in which we do this. I swear to god. This should be the good time. Come on. Take an over, piece of shit. Okay. Feels like it's finally the end of Germany. So it's a big logistical focus. See if we can get some more federalizations in here. I mean, Poland is not the best, but I will try. For the love of God. Oh, finally. Oh my god. And the amazing thing about sharing your war score with other people is that you get the lowest amount despite making the difference in the war. Okay, I love Austria. It's my favorite country. Okay, now that we got to the end of this infinite and incredibly annoying war, what we're going to do is we're going to puppet, because we don't have manpower even for garrisons, so we need to puppet everything we can. And the cheapest ones to puppet should be the ones close to us, but we also want to get some resource-rich regions if we can. So let's see if we can get there. Okay, something like this should be good enough, and then hopefully the other guys will take the rest. Because we also need, of course, some points to get the war reparations and the resource rights. There we go. Okay, confirm. And that's it. Did we leave them alive? My god, DI. My god, look at this shit. We left Germany alive. Well, and now they will no longer be annoying, but this is incredibly bad. In any case, we did get a German puppet here, which is not bad at all. And now it's time to take care of Italy, unfortunately. And we're a bit late, because things did not go exactly as planned, but that's alright, that's part of the challenge. So now we're going to set our tanks in here, and we're going to start preparing a push into Italy. We already have the claim on Italy, but we are not ready at all. Now, at least some of our puppets are starting to complete these focuses, although it's a bit underwhelming because apparently only some of them, only a few of the puppets can. Or puppets, allies can. Now, I want to add some more mountaineers in here. We want it to be a total combat width of 32. Something like this should be good. But then if you have an abundance of tanks, which should be the case at this point, you can add some to your infantry as well. Now, if we have extra political power, we should use it for medals here. Let's try to do so. I will give them some extra attack. But now we can invite probably more countries into the European Union. We need to make sure that they don't have this thing here, the declaration of neutrality. Otherwise, they usually immediately leave the Union. We're going to try to invite Sweden. Now, Italy is pretty much ready for us, unfortunately. Oh. Romania left? Wow. Why? And they joined the Axis. Okay. So are we going to have to fight Germany again, I wonder? When we attack Italy? We'll find out. We'll find out very soon, because we're going to attack Italy right now. Of course, Japan is also going to be part of this war, but hopefully the United States will take care of Japan. Did Germany join? Yeah, Germany joined. We're at war with Germany again. That is quite amazing, but Germany should lose fast. Yeah, Germany at least is getting destroyed fast. Romania should get destroyed fast, but then Italy may be a problem. As soon as our tanks are ready, we're going to start the offensive here. In terms of the special doctrines which I would now prioritize, I would go for the snow one. Though now we're going to push in the mountains, but later on if we attack the Soviet Union, it's nice to have that one. It's not a bad thing that Italy pushes a bit at first. Oh, finally we got our tanks ready. Now let's see if that's going to be enough or not. Also, let's always keep the tank model upgraded. Especially when you get the improved howitzer. That's going to be a big upgrade. I'm pretty sure we can push them in here. Let's see. Yeah, these divisions are amazing. And that's what we're going to use to make the difference here. Perfect. And now we can start killing them. We can maybe start having some fun in this run. But we can probably give them some more tanks. And support artillery. A lot of juicy Italian divisions in here. Yeah, let's get army regrouping. Keeps scaring me with naval invasions, but it's Japan doing their stuff. Okay, time to destroy some Italian soldiers here. A lot of them, actually. Nice. Very nice. Now let's clean up the situation down here a bit as well. Perfect. Now we can destroy them completely. Perfect. I mean, the good thing about this run is this template is amazing. And once you finally get it and you start kicking, then it becomes quite fun. Let's mop up and remove these Italian divisions. Okay, Italian divisions in here almost entirely destroyed. That's good news. I guess we can go here and end the job with Italy. And let's go on and pick service by requirement. We are struggling so much with manpower. That's why we're using this template, by the way. That's what saves the most manpower. But we lost too much before that, unfortunately. Okay, let's build more military factories, although I do think we may need a few civilian factories, but let's build more military factories in our puppet Germany. So we can maybe decrease their autonomy later on. I see manpower. Is that real? Yeah, that's a lot of Italian divisions, but these divisions we have here are absolutely unstoppable. And by the way, let's give them the Rangers. Okay, looks like we are going to get a big encirclement up here. That's very convenient. And in terms of focuses, I'm now just going to leave it on suppressed subjects, but if you find something more interesting to do, go on, pick it, by all means. Most annoying thing in all of this is really that we don't get the participation. Despite being the ones that destroy them, we don't get the participation. That's very annoying. Okay, Mussolini is going away. Let's start pushing a bit with the infantry as well. Speaking of infantry, I do want to have some more. Let's try to have 15. Look at the Italian divisions being completely wiped. Okay, civil war in Italy, that's usually a good thing. I cannot see. Okay, please, no. Are they my puppet? Oh, that's nice. Then we can transfer the territory, for sure. But this should also mean that Italy is about to go down. And we keep going with special forces first, because, well, I guess we can pick this with the discount, but we want to increase the Mountaineers divisions a little bit, when possible. Oh, nice. Greece accepted the limited federalization, and the war is over. Oh, actually, we got some war score. Look at that. That's quite impressive. That's quite unexpected. That's not too bad. So, it's usually good to puppet Italy, because sometimes those puppets complete focuses for you. So, I'm going to go on and try to puppet all of Italy, if I can. Yeah, also puppet Albania. And how about we try to puppet some of Romania as well. Yeah, if we can puppet Romania, then we will not call them against the Soviet Union. That can be convenient. Perfect. Very nice. Now let's get... Now hopefully there is no more Adolf, because it's the second time we fought Adolf. I would prefer if there is no third time. So let's get the war reparations. And now, look at this European Union getting in a good shape. Not too bad, I would say. Not too bad. Okay, boys, okay. So what do we do now? Do we go after the Soviet Union? Or do we not go after the Soviet Union? I mean, not very excited about fighting the Soviet Union now, but I think we may do that. Now, let's at least plan it a bit more carefully. Okay, actually, let me change something. Let's create a second army here. Let's say that this is a defensive army. And let's assign them along the entire front here. What is this thing? This is Ukraine. Ooh. Ah, it's just a random Ukraine. It's not part of anything. Okay. I'm fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, so I'm going to shift click and send them all here. And now the other thing I want to do at this point is I want to start making some trucks, because probably we do lock them. Yeah. Germany under attack. No, Germany is no more, man. Germany is not under attack. Soviet Union is not fun to fight, especially when you don't have collaboration governments. And guess what? We don't have collaboration governments at all. Still, it's gonna be a fun challenge to end this run. Let's give them some more medals. I am very much tempted to give them a minus 15% supply consumption when fighting the Soviet Union. That's quite big. Now let me give a look to these templates as well. We cannot train any more of these. Okay, and we can probably add some medium tanks here. Look at that. This is actually not a bad template. We force deploy these guys and train them. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep them separated for now though, until they are trained. Also, we can maybe invite some more people into the European Union. New radio. It's gonna give us some more breakthrough. Not bad. Okay, guys. It is time. Oh, let me make a save though, because we did save this run, which started so bad. Just in case. Alright, let's go after the Soviet Union. And if you're following my guide and you're not as unlucky as me, likely at this point you were already fighting the Soviet Union and it's going better than it is in my run. Oh, wait, I need to be careful about whom I call into this war. So let's call... I cannot call them individually? Oh no, wait, what? Ah, because it's not the right war? No, I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, I need to do it individually then. That's not the right war. Dude, seriously. And this is a bug. Okay. I forgot if reloading fixes this bug or not. The Soviet Union declared war on Poland. Well, that fixes the issue, I guess. I just need to be careful not to call Romania. We don't want Romania in this war. Okay, good. Soviet Union is attacking. And we're attacking back. Okay, let's slow down a bit. But now our tank divisions are in full shape. So many wars and all wrong. Now, against the Soviet Union, it is mandatory that we get some encirclements. Otherwise, we're not getting out of here. Now, let's go get this other supply hub here. Okay, here I'm going to decrease the mountaineers width. Because the width of our template is now slightly above 30. Yeah, now it's perfect. Look at this. This is basically 30. It's a very good width. Very good stats. Yeah, we're suffering big time there. That's nothing compared to how much they will suffer if I get this done. Okay. This is a decisive time. It's a very big encirclement. May not work. If it does work, that's going to be very painful for them. Let's not let them get away. That's a huge amount of divisions right there. That's what we like to see. Ooh, they are going to die. They're all going to die. No harbors for you, boys. No harbors for you. That's a lot of divisions dead. Completely destroyed. Okay, okay. That's not bad. By the way, guys, what about this infantry template? This is very good. It's performing amazingly. New meta. Okay, we finally completed these 3, which means probably we can recruit a bit more. Oh, 3 more. Nice. 3 more divisions. Okay, I think we can start pushing here. This is infuriating. The way they push is infuriating. And they broke my spearhead, so I can no longer use it. You need to micromanage everything, or they just constantly all push in the wrong place. Just infuriating. I'll try to use spearheads, because I just go crazy without them. Okay, let's try and get this area here. Of course they bug, because it's a spearhead and it's bugged. Could be also time that they fix their shit, by the way, because I told them about the spearheads being broken in the early access, and they're still broken months after the DLC. Well, let's try to expand here, because we are still out of supplies despite everything. Okay, it's looking alright. Now this is a nice encirclement. Pushing Leningrad will be painful. It's always an area without supplies. But this is another nice encirclement. A lot of divisions are dying in here. A lot of divisions are dying in here. Okay, perfect. Very good. Very good. We're very happy with this. Now, the difficult push. We need to get to Leningrad. A lot of divisions. Maybe impossible to pass through. Oh, push, push, push. If we can take Leningrad fast, it's gonna make a big difference. Nice. We're getting it. Nice. Okay, now we get supplies. With supplies, have absolutely no way of stopping us. Before we go all in, we need more encirclements. They still have way too many divisions. Lovely encirclement. Okay, let's kill them. We need to push down along this railway. Okay, I will settle for a smaller encirclement, I think, here. Oh, we can. Okay, nice. It's not the biggest encirclement, but better than nothing. I'm completely astonished by how much everyone else is completely useless. I mean, if we don't push, nobody pushes. Because we're supposed to be the weakest in this faction. They're supposed to be carried. Let's add more tanks to our infantry. Why not? Why not? More tanks here too. Okay, that's good. That's supplies for us and no supplies for them. This can be a very big encirclement. Okay, fairly big encirclement here. Let's kill them. What I'm thinking here is we just go down this way. I mean, at this point, I may as well call Romania, because we have most of our divisions in Romania. Fuck it, let's call Romania. Okay, should we maybe build something else here? Maybe we need guns more than we need tanks actually right now. I feel like it's time to speed up things a little bit here. Soviets never end. Like, they have infinite, insane manpower. It's only 4 million actually. They can still lose a lot more. But down here I see potential. I see potential for something cool down here. Oh, look at this encirclement. This is lovely. Look at the amount of Soviet divisions that will be destroyed in here. This is satisfying. Oh, yes. Yes. Look at that. Oh, destroyed completely. Nice, finally. Finally. Almost mainly. What? Who's that? What's this? Oh, Japan! No. What's this peace conference? Japan? I think Japan is down. Yeah, Japan is gone. Okay, that's very cool. So only the Soviet Union left, and oh, we're not close, boys. We're not close at all. But we may be closer than it seems in the end. Oh, what's this? I've never seen this message. Yeah, I'll buy it. I guess I've never been in 1943 still in the game. Okay, I feel like the resistance is decreasing a little bit. Maybe they're starting to struggle a bit with units. I mean, they still have a lot, but it feels like they're struggling now. I mean, they don't have divisions in here. Can you believe how stupid are these divisions? The eye is so bad. Especially when they play on your side, of course. Oh, look at this invasion. Who started this? That's cool. Denmark? Ow. Epic Denmark. Good job. Good job. That's actually quite good. This is looking quite good. I'm just curious about the war score. At least we got 52%. Which is quite impressive considering how small we are. On the other hand, if you consider we did everything, 52% is way not enough. I mean, it will take a while to take down the Soviet Union, but it is now a formality. I feel like their army is very bad now. Romania was decisive, and I didn't even want to call them. What a mistake. I should never ignore the power of Romania again. And I should have known, because when you fight Romania, they are incredibly annoying and strong. Okay, full offensive. We don't care anymore. It's time to speed this up. Moscow is down. Stuff is happening. We are not far from Stalingrad, actually. If I knew that I would be top in terms of war participation, I should have gotten the collaboration government in the Soviet Union. The thing is, if you're not the highest contributor in the war, then it's not working, actually. The collaboration government doesn't apply. I would like to finish in 1943. A bit of a scrappy Barbarossa in the end, but you know what? He did it. Almost. Not yet. We are doing it. It does feel like they don't have divisions anymore, but they're still not going down. Well, this is a good answer to the question, what happens if you don't make collaboration governments in the Soviet Union? Poland fucks them up. No, that's not what happens. What happens is, it takes forever. But I think we're very close. We still have 50%. 1% more. Come on, boys. Please just push. Guys, do you want to see some good micromanagement? Look at this. Look at this micromanagement. How about this? There are no victory points. It's done. It's gone. It's over. It's over. This freaking run is over. Thank God. Okay. Well, in the peace conference, you do whatever you want. Look at communist China. Big communist China. Now, actually, 55% of the war score is pretty good. So I guess we can puppet a lot. And yeah, I would recommend puppeting because you don't have the manpower for garrisons. So puppeting is the best option. And peace conference done. European Russia. Well, this is quite fun, I must say. This is quite fun. Guys, we got to the end of this crazy run and we still only directly own Austria. That's all we get. Despite that, we were able indeed to change the world because not only we formed the European Union and we conquered most of Europe, but we even defeated, after the Axis, the Soviet Union, and we made them into European Russia. This run was crazy, I would say, in many ways. I don't know if I would call it fun. It was a bit frustrating. But at the same time, it's the first time that we play like this, that we play as a minor, and we still change the outcome of the most important wars of World War II, and reshape the world the way we like. It was time for a change, otherwise every run is just always the same. So I'm really happy I decided to explore this path, and I was also very positively impressed with the templates we used. This one and this one. Thanks to these armored templates, we mostly managed to preserve our manpower, and despite using the manpower of Austria only, we managed to make a fairly big army, and especially a very impactful one that was able to destroy completely the Soviet Union. I'm also really curious to hear your opinion about this run, guys, so make sure to let me know in the comments what you thought about it, and if you would like to see more crazy runs like these in future. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to support the channel by liking the video, subscribing, and leaving me a comment. It really helps the channel grow faster, which also allows me to make more content for you guys. Of course, other than that, if you stayed with me until now, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Bye bye!